Alright, y'all. Rapper Hopsin broke the oath and left the industry, and most people don't know why.
What these industry record execs say, you do not need to break a record.
Hopsin got his start by being an extra on a Disney Channel show and performing on American Idol.
Talking at me, everybody's trying to get in my head.
After receiving his credits in Hollywood, he would get a record deal with Ruthless Records at the time. In 2008, Hopsin went on record to diss Eazy-E's wife, Tamika Wright. This got him a little notoriety in the music industry.
Ruthless doesn't have any artist development. They sign people, and if you want to get signed to them, your career will go down. That's what they do. They make your career go down, guaranteed. And you have to do shit like this to get yourself back up. This is as good as I've felt for years. Like ever since I've been on Ruthless, like, I actually feel good, and I have shit to look forward to for dropping Raw. You know, I'm actually happy now. Like I can actually smile. It makes me happy dissing her because she deserves it. She deserves it. I'm talking like a bitch. That's how I sounded at first, because I was like, you know, I didn't want to make her mad, and you know, I thought me and her were on good terms. So I was wondering if it was possible that I could listen to the mix of my album, because I just want to see what it's gonna sound like, just to prove everything, just to make sure it's how I like it and stuff, because I don't know what happened. I haven't heard it. And then she didn't return my call till like 3 or 4 days later. Well, she didn't return my call. I didn't hear back from the call I did till like 3 or 4 days later. So some other dude calls me up, Mike Sherman, like some other dude who works with Ruthless. He hit me up. He was like, yo, what the f, man? It's early in the morning, like 9 o'clock. Like, yo, what the f, man? He's a white dude who acts black, his head shaved bald. You called Tamika. And I was like, I know. I was, oh yeah, the other day. He's like, yo, what the f, dog? And I was like, what? And he was like, you called Tamika. Nobody calls Tamika. And I was like, I can't call. I was just called to ask about my album that I produced. I just want to see. Nobody calls Tamika. Are you crazy? On a Saturday? No, dog, you trying to get kicked off the dog. She's ready to fire you off the dog. She's gonna shelf you, dog. She's gonna shelf you. And I was like, she's gonna shelf me for calling her on a Saturday? I kid you not. This is what he was saying. Hit Tamika up right now and you apologize. You apologize for hitting her up in the email. Don't call her. You apologize. And I'm like, all right. So I hit her up. Hey, sorry for calling you, Tamika. I didn't mean that. I just wanted to hear my album, but I'm really sorry. I didn't know I couldn't call you on Saturdays. And I didn't know I couldn't call you on Saturdays. I didn't see that in the contract anywhere.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
After the evolution of hip-hop, with rappers becoming more independent, Hopsin started to put out his own music on YouTube.
I sag my pants until my shows.
When Hopsin got a buzz, them people came to get him. In 2013, Hopsin would see the music industry for what it really was. He would do an interview and mention that the record industry was satanic and they wouldn't let him talk about God.
This is how sinister, this is important too, this is how sinister this industry is. And that is so true. You talk about God, your record won't get played. But yeah, I explained the chain reaction of like rappers talking about the negative shit, popping mollies, turning up, doing all that stupid shit. But if you talk about God, why wouldn't you want to spread that message to somebody's mind? That means the radio stations are going, you know what, let's play this because it's going to f these people's minds up, and it's going to cause them to do more f up shit, which puts them in a lower position, so it gives them more of a chance to not be like the people who are successful. And it's like, why would they want to do that to society? That's f up. And that's even like, I feel like if a radio station goes, we're not going to play that because it's gospel. So a rapper can go, I'm turning up, I'm smoking, I'm drinking, I'm doing this, I'm in the club, doing whatever. They can say that, but you can't say God, you can't talk about God. Like, that sounds like Satan to me. That is exactly, it seems like something Satan would do. Would be like, no, we don't talk about him over here. No, we just play this stuff because we're trying to f up mine. So that sounds like something Satan would do.
Literally signing a contract and selling our souls. They got contracts out there that say you can't say Jesus.
After he saw the dark side of the industry, he was persuaded by them people. They convinced Hopsin to believe that God wasn't real. He even admitted to selling his soul.
Call me a sellout, cause I hopped in Christianity so strongly then I fell out. Heard you signed up your soul to the devil, was it true? Shut the f up. It's time I cough it up and tell more. My soul was taken, never sell yours.
So I made the Ill Mind 7, and yeah, just talking about how I kind of like fell out of Christianity and the reasons why, and the reasons why I question everything. And I was I mean, God, if whoever he is, whatever it is, built this. So I'm just using my vocals to yell to him in the sky to really get the point across. Like, I need to see something, or else I just can't follow it anymore. Doesn't mean I'll be this way permanently for the rest of my life, but at this moment in time, that's just kind of where I'm at.
Shortly after being frustrated with the industry, Hopsin would then try to escape and flee to Australia.
I'll be doing the world tour. Then after the world tour, I'm going to take a break for a year and just live. And I'm going to move to Australia and just find myself and just just cater to my personal life more than the career side of everything, because it's kind of stressful right now.
But them people had leash on Hopsin. They would try to set him up and accuse him of doing some heinous thing.
Currently, I'm banned from Australia over something that wasn't necessarily true. You know, dudes know how women are. You know, like they'll, especially in a position like myself, they want to destroy you when they see you have something good. You know, I'm not a man who would go and violently attack a woman. I'm not that type of person. I don't beat women up. I'm not that type of dude at all. I'm a very loving and caring person, but at the same time, you know, when I'm trying to get a point across and I'm having a conversation with somebody, you know, I'm gonna give somebody the eye of the tiger. And you know, women like to run from problems. You know, when you push them up against the wall and you give them that eye of the tiger, they wanna go and they wanna go and use their woman cards in society, going, if I scream, I know I'll get out of this because the cops will come.
In 2020, rumors would surface that Hopsin was actually Gucci Mane.
If I don't do these list of things, then they're going to hurt my family or hurt, you know, people that I really care about. And they told me to go to this office. It was on Wilshire Boulevard in Los Angeles. And then when I went in, I asked them over the phone, what are they gonna have me do? They said they couldn't tell me. And then when I went into the office, they sat me down and it was like an all white room, and they opened one of the doors and it had a Gucci suit. A Gucci bodysuit. And I said, oh no, please don't tell me that is what I think it is. They said, yeah, it's exactly what you think it is, pal. And I said, no, please no, not the Gucci suit. They said it's the Gucci suit. This is the only way that you can repay for what you've done. And I said, not the Gucci suit, please. And they said, it's the Gucci suit. They said, we've ran some facial recognition programs on you, and you're gonna need to be this man, and you're gonna need to also contradict whatever you speak about so you can create a balance in this scene of hip hop that you're in, because you're the only one who can really pull it off. And I said, oh man. So yeah, they came out with this whole thing. Gucci Mane is actually, he's locked up somewhere and he's still fat. He never did go to the gym.
Since then, Hopsin has been spotted out in public areas, but staying far, far away from the industry. Let me know what y'all think. Did Hopsin break the oath, or did the industry just throw him away? Leave your comments below.